We're live. We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Dish with Candice Cooper. What the fuck is going on this planet? Jazz hands. I am genuinely concerned for humanity. I'm not going to lie about that. Oh, I thought I had my brush out here. I don't. Anyway, just got home from a long, busy day. Hashtag grateful. Hashtag molest. Okay. Dewy. But you know what? Oh, my glasses also need to be cleaned. You know what, though? A little dewy is okay. I'm not mad about it. What is up? Holy shit. So, James Vanderbeek died today, 48 years old. 48 years old. He's got like 55 kids. No, he's dead. The widow is saying, or let me rephrase this. I saw this on TikTok, that she has no money. I don't doubt it. I bet they spent every last penny fighting the cancer. I couldn't watch too much of it while I was at work today because I actually did audition for Dawson's Creek when I was a kid. And you know what? I was an asshole. And they were like, she was kind of like a bitch. And you know what? I was like puberty and like getting bullied and not having a terrific home life. And yeah, and just like having to like work, go to school, you crack at some point, you crack. And I was like teetering on the edge of cracking. But it went to, the fuck's her name? Katie Holmes. Way more. I could not handle fame at that point in my life. Are you kidding me? I can't even handle fame at this point in my life. It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of scrutiny people are under when, I mean, it's absolutely insane. I just couldn't even imagine. Every little thing. I'm like, look, I definitely, thank you. You're so sweet. I definitely had to deal with my fair share of small town drama and like bullying times a trillion. Oh my gosh, can we talk about how Jill Zarin got herself fired before the show even started? Jill Zarin, shut your fucking mouth. And then Sonia immediately posted a picture of her and every Spanish person that she knows. And she's like, when she did that, cover for like Latina magazine. And she's like, the Latins love, she is so funny. She's like, I'm not getting fired. I bet she stops talking to Jill altogether. And then Sonia jumped on, and Sonia's like, I love Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny's a Pisces. Okay? So Pisces men are my kryptonite. I am 42, so I don't really know what the fuck is going on, like, with Bad Bunny or, you know, the controversy really so much. I listened to Air's Moon Safari from, like, 1994 52 gazillion trillion times, and you know, like Weezer. Okay, so and like 07. So I'm not super well versed on the newer musicians. I know, I'm old. What do you want from my life? I'm 42. You're very sweet. 42. So, I don't know the controversy, but I do know Pisces men are my kryptonite. It's true. a Pisces man with like a little Sagittarius in there, maybe a little Capricorn, a little Taurus. So, I don't know, but it cracked me up that Jill, well, here, it cracked me up that Jill got herself fired before she even got herself hired. She just posted about going to dinner with the production company for the new show, The Golden Life. And now she's already fired. She cannot help herself. She cannot help herself. But on playing devil's advocate, should we be tolerant of other, like, that's what America is built on, you know, having not the same opinion. And so I support the First Amendment. We're allowed freedom of speech, you know, and Hollywood is just very one way. I don't like extreme one way or extreme the other way. I'm super in the middle. I'm like very granola. I'm very earthy. Like no Botox, no filler, no like regular nails. I'm annoyed. I got tattoos, but until they create a laser that could immediately take them off and they could maybe like give me a Valium before I do it, they're there. So, but I am very granola, but then I'm a little traditional too. But I'm really into the earth, but I'm, you know, a little, I am what I am. So right in the middle. And the world does not like the middle. They want you to choose extreme one way or extreme the other way. And I'm like, but that's just not life. Like, that's just not life. I don't think I would do that. I don't think I would do that. But I know that Kat Von D, she's like, poor Kat. Hello? Mommy hunted and gathered for you today. I came home from work late and I was like, OMG, I have to go and get this cat her food. So I had to quick run over to PetSmart. Yes, you already ate, but I did hunt and gather for you. Are you happy that Mommy hunted and gathered for you? No. Poor cat. No laser. We were just born in a different time. I think she's around my age. But we, like, when we got our tattoos, we were like 6 needles, fucking color, thick lines. Like, I have a crazy lower back piece, okay, that I got when I was 15 with a fake ID. So dumb. 15, fake ID. And I let some girl, at first, I let some girl practice on me. It was a snow day. Well, it was the night before the snow day. We were at this like girl's house in New Jersey. And she was like, I got a tattoo gun. It was snowing. We knew we were going to have a snow day the next day. And I picked out the biggest tattoo. And I was like, yeah, tattoo me. And my grandmother like nearly cried. She was like, Candice. And then on top of it, it was really bad. It was like a pencil, because I was like, ow, but it was huge. Dude. Then I went to the city with a fake ID when I was 15. And I asked for a cover-up, and they did a cover-up. And it is gigantic. And it is... it's so bad. And it's there forever. Bad mistakes. So when kids, like, teenagers are like, oh, tattoos, or even like young people, I'm like, don't get them. Don't get them. Will they listen? No, they're not going to listen. It's like, that's life, you know? You just have to go and experience and learn, and it sucks. So, got that tat. What on earth are you doing? Are you crazy, SA? I already fed you. Get down. You've never had the desire to get tatted. Amen. I think it's a curse, honestly. I know people who have like really awesome tattoos because they didn't get them done in 1999 in a fucking bedroom. But even these, I got these done. What are you doing, Mama? You just ate. She's so crazy. But yeah, I feel like it's like a possession or something. So if you're young, if you're like in your 20s and you're like, I'm gonna get tattoos, like, think about it. Think long and hard about it. That is my PSA. Mwah! Thank you. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. It's probably hair washing day tomorrow, so I'm gonna jump into that. Okay, so should we jump into... We talked about poor... Well, what is my channel about? I'm a hairstylist, esthetician. I love astrology. I love pop culture. I love talking shit. I was an actor for 20 years. Yeah, grew up in the arts. And still in the arts. Just the hair arts now. But I love talking about Jeff Lewis. I love talking about Jeff Lewis. I love talking about Bravo. I love talking about my own little life anecdotes. So, you should stick around. It's fun. I just can't believe James Vanderbeek is dead, dude. Like, 48 is so young. His life is just getting started. And, you know, like, life is so crazy and hard nowadays. And there's very little, like, timeline joy. Like, kids, marriage, vacations. Everything is, like, in a state of distortion. Who the fuck wants to have a kid right now? Ugh, like, I've thought about fostering, and that's already helping a child that's here. Like, you didn't choose to bring that child into the world, but you can help them. However, like, bringing a child into the world right now, that sounds so crazy. And not because children are incredibly hard, but I think raising a child today and the amount of expectations on a parent is next level. Like, my grandma, I don't think she parented her children at all. I think she gave birth to them, cleaned up their messes, but I don't think she was, like, nourishing them. And they should be nourished. Children should be, like, nurtured, nourished, but then you gotta work 60 hours a week, cook, clean, look hot, take your vitamins, take everyone to the doctors, take care of your car, pay for insurance. Like, it's not just like little Timmy got, you know, like a baseball glove for Christmas. No, little Timmy's got to get like an Oculus that you could play virtual that costs like $1,000. So raising kids today is so different than raising kids years ago. It's so much more intense. Let's see. Stop making excuses. For what? For what? For not wanting to have kids? I mean, my kids deserve a beautiful life, and here it is no bueno. Ooh, no. I'm good. I'm good. Oh my God. Nope, my toes are not done. My toenails are they're bare. I know. I've been like giving my nails a little bit of a break lately. A little bit of a break. Oh, look. Y'all, you guys got to get it together. This one? Audrey, that's an Audrey Kawasaki. I love her. She's one of my most favorite artists ever. So I love her. My poor computer. So today, Jeff Lewis had on Mercedes Javid and Zhao Ying Summers. And Zhao Ying has some very, like, out there humor. It's really out there. And Jeff is always like, he doesn't even, Mercedes is like, what? Okay. You're gonna have to give it a listen. Hello, what are you doing? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to come and say hello? Or no, you just want to be a little rascal? You want to be a little rascal? I love you. I love you. I do art, yes. I paint, I do photography. I love it. But because I was working all day, I didn't have time to give the whole episode a listen. So I've been like saving my Jeff Lewis Live at night for bedtime. I get like all cozy. Literally last night I went to bed at 7:38 p.m. I woke up at 5:30 this morning. Like, where am I? What day is it? I was so tired. So tired. You're off in 50 minutes. You're almost there. You're almost there. You guys, I just feel like, I don't even know. I just feel like the world is so crazy. And I am like a front-facing job. And I have to start filming these consultations that I do, because people are like, they come in and they sit down and they're like, I hate doing my hair. I hate blow drying my hair. I hate getting my hair cut. I don't like getting my hair cut. I hate every time somebody does my hair. And I want you to do my hair. And it's like, you're stepping into a landmine. It's like, I don't want any grays, but I'm very low maintenance and I never come and get my hair done. I get my hair done once a year, but you don't want grays. Okay. you show me a picture of highlights and a single process, but you only want to come once a year, but you don't want to see your grays. You get your grays done, and then in 3 weeks, you say the color fell out of my hair and you did something wrong. It's like 3 weeks is when your hair starts to grow in and you see it. And then 5 weeks, people come and they get a single process. Because at 5 weeks, you already have this much of gray. So when people say the color fell out after 3 weeks, we laugh. We're like, okay, it doesn't fall out of your hair. The color fell out. The color fell out. The color can fade. Absolutely, of course. Toners only last maybe up to 20 washes. So, but single process, like 3 weeks, you see those little sparkles. I haven't colored my hair in a long time. My sparkles are long, you know? So it's just like the thing that gets me is I don't want to see gray, but I don't want to come in and get my hair done. And I hate doing my hair. Like, this is what I get. I hate doing my hair. I hate wearing makeup as they're like looking at me with my hair done and my makeup on. It's so weird being a woman in this world. Like, you are so ostracized for being pretty and taking care of yourself. And it's like, dude, I'm just having a good time. Okay? I am a girly girl, but I'm a tomboy. But I'm a girly girl, but I'm a tomboy. And I enjoy lipstick. So, but as they're telling me how much they hate wearing makeup and hate getting their hair done, they're like, I hate it. I hate it. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? What do you want from my life? You want me to come in and you want to get your hair done by someone who doesn't look presentable? So I swear, I think my mom prayed for a pretty daughter, but you should pray for like an average looking daughter. She'll have so much easier of a life. No one will feel competitive with her. No one will be annoyingly ostracizing of her. Just pray for average looking daughters, even ugly. If you have an ugly daughter, oh my God, she'll have the best life ever. No one will torture her. But do not pray for a pretty daughter, because that poor girl, when Jeff Lewis is like, oh, I pray, don't pray for a pretty, well, he can back her lifestyle. So if she ends up having a horrible time with everyone in the world because they're just obnoxious, Jeff will be able to bankroll her life and her future, and it will be fine. No, look, I'm 42. The girls that were popular in my school were not the attractive ones. They were the ones who had like jeweler dads and, shit like that. My stepdad, my mom and my stepdad owned a restaurant, and my mom was not, no one cared. Like, we didn't have anything that anybody wanted except trauma. So the popular kids in my school were very much came from a good family, had parents who loved them. The dad had money. The kid got whatever she wanted. It was like her house was the cool house to hang out in. But my mom was pretty. And my mom has a banging body. So the moms didn't want to hang out with my mom either. And a lot of that stuff is like, your parents are friends. That's why you're friends. My mom had no friends. The poor woman. And I was like, can we leave here? Bitch, nobody likes you here. Nobody fucking likes me here. So pretty people are better off in cities where they can blend and other people are prettier than them. But if you're a pretty person in a small town, just prepare for a fucking nightmare, okay? Pretty people in a small town is a recipe for a miserable life. That's why people go to the cities. They're just like, I'd rather be in a city and blend. Like when I was in New York, LA, I'm like, everyone is better looking than me. In fact, like I was like, nobody fucking cares. You go to a small town, you wear a hot pink lipstick, red lipstick, you're a target. So, yeah, and people are like, have kids. Have kids. So my poor children could be tortured by your average looking children? No, doll, that's not happening. No. Life is very existential lately. I definitely feel like people are becoming, if not are completely unhinged since 2020. I really do pray for humanity if they hit us with another pandemic. I very much worry. We got Nancy Guthrie's mom, or Nancy Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie's mom, kidnapped, abducted, stolen for Bitcoin. We've got the Epstein files released. I just think that Epstein is the fall guy. Ghislaine is the fall guy. It's scary. What was the pandemic like for me? Fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. I was in a super aggressively locked down area and then was able to escape to a normal area. But people mentally, on both sides, everyone is just crazy. And it's going to ripple, like it's over. However, you meet people, and when you hear how certain people reacted to certain things, it's like, well, now I don't like you. Now I don't like you. Sassy! What's up? What's going on? You are being so funny. Come here. My little baby girl. She loves to be a little scoochie boy. Little baby. Little baby. Are you my little baby? Thank you, Sassy. But my computer's so hot tonight. Yeah, I just think being a woman, I watched my mom really struggle in the 80s and the 90s. She was just like so ahead of her time. And I watched my mom try to fit into this box of living in a small town. But being a woman who was too big of a personality and too good looking to be in this shitty, losery small town. And it just was like, I was like, why are we still here? Oh. I love when people have combos in the comments. I just wish my mom would have like left. I'm like, come on, let's bounce. Let's go somewhere cool. And she will never. So I had to be the pioneer. It just makes me think, oh my gosh, it just makes me think of all the women who've come before me who struggle. Like, it is 2026. And to be a woman with no kids and divorced in 2026 is so stigmatized still. I think of the women who have come before me in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 1900s. Okay, because I was born in the 1900s. And I think about all these women who were born then and lived this life then. It is so hard for a single woman to live on her own today. Years ago, decades ago, centuries ago, my queens, I could cry just thinking about it, because I know how stigmatized, it's so annoying. People are so obsessed with homeschooling, and I'm like, your kid, just send them to school, bro. Send them to school. Just send them to school. Here's the thing. Part of me doesn't want to be a hypocrite because I did leave school every day to go work in the city. So I wasn't homeschooled, but I had a modified schedule. So I do understand that. But at the same time, I feel like there are important life coping skills that you acquire only through, and hear me out, I didn't have a great time in school. It was tough for me. But it taught me a lot about negotiation. It taught me a lot about identifying the threat, how to mitigate the threat. And I feel like coping skills, coping mechanisms, right? And I feel like kids today just don't get that. They don't get that. And school is hell, but so is just being alive, So is adulthood. And I feel like these kids grow up in these ultra controlled environments. And then when they get out into the real world where it's kill or be killed, eat or be eaten, they are shocked. They're shocked at how vicious the world truly is. There's only so much you could learn in a book. So school is a battleground, but it prepares you. And I just feel like this homeschooling stuff is you're delaying you're delaying the inevitable of them growing up. And the world is so fucking crazy. You can't teach street smarts. Street smarts have to be acquired on their own. So I just feel like the homeschooling thing, we're going to see in 15, 20 years how it all panned out. I will be happy to eat my words if the world is a better place because everyone's kids were homeschooled. I will take it back. I'm just saying, you need those life skills, and you can only get them in psychotic environments like school. I don't know. I'm the last generation to not be coddled. The early 80s. We were that last generation of kids. No one was coddling us. No one. We were thrown to the wolves, latchkey kids. Who the heck is this? Oh, I know who it is. These schools aren't the same anymore. Well, okay, so that ties in with my earlier statement of I couldn't imagine raising a child in today's world. Like, these poor kids have to have, oh, somebody just send me a dick pic. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my gosh. It's a nice penis. Oh my gosh. I cannot, no way. Holy shit. I don't even know what to say. Okay, so I've been off. Oh my god. Because I have my iMessages up. Oh my god. I think he's sending more. Send more. I'm not mad about that. Okay, I've been off. Oh my god, I've been off dating sites for like ever, and I just like I'm always home. Like I'm like working out, working, doing my YouTube, doing my TikTok. Like always busy. Went back on Tinder. It's just like it's so weird. People match, but then never like follow up on the messages. I'm pretty sure this guy is from Tinder. Holy shit. Sent. This is crazy, you guys. The little dots are typing. Oh my gosh. But this is why we don't go on fucking Tinder. Now I gotta delete it. I met my ex-husband on the Delancey J-Train platform. So he stopped typing. Oh my gosh. What is this? It's on my computer? Forever? It's in my iCloud for sure. Wow. Press FaceTime. I wouldn't dareth. I wouldn't dareth. But anyway, you would FaceTime? You would FaceTime? Thank you, sassy. Holy guacamole. That took a turn. I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna close out of that for a minute because it's very distracting. Anyway, I feel like oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. I feel like we have to go back to Bravo. We're going to close it out, though. I spoke the other night about Valley Persian style, how much I fucking love Amir and Natasha, and how adorable and touching that was when they were talking about his wife who passed away, and how he wanted, like, I just love this show. I can't say enough good stuff about this show. I feel like I want a Persian handsome king. I love the culture. I love their accents. I love their, like, I know they smell good. I know they smell like good cologne. I love a man who wears good cologne. There was this like old man that walked down the street the other day and he just smelled like so good. And I was like, why do men not wear cologne? Like, wear cologne. We love it. I love it. So I just love the Valley Persian style. Then I go watch Summer House, and Kyle's voice is like nails on a chalkboard. Here's what I'm going to say. I am a baddie. Okay. Kyle, his voice, it is so annoying. But I have bad news. And who knows, I could be wrong. She's going to divorce Kyle thinking that there's better out there. Jesse and Hot Ben are not going to be her next husband. But in her mind, she probably thinks, maybe. I don't know. It's like, I got divorced a million years ago. I never met anyone else that I wanted to marry. Or even really be in a long-term relationship. Like, there were guys that were cute, that I had fun with. But I was like, yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm smarter now. And I got married when I was like 26. But I just think to myself with Amanda, this bitch is never getting remarried. She's very beautiful. She's beautiful. I love her nose. I love her profile. I love her body. Like, she is T, slay queen, love. You think that she's gonna fucking lower her standards? But I'm telling you, years ago, women just stuck it out through this period. That 4 to 10 year period is like 6 years of hating that person. And then you love them again. And then you hate them for a few years. And then you love them again. But I think our generation, like, there were women stuck through men with like drug addiction, alcohol addiction, all kinds of addictions. Like, women just like fucking stuck with their dudes and kept it going. And then eventually they grow out of it in like 20 years when their fucking kidneys are failing, whatever. But I just feel like she's going to divorce Kyle, never get married again, because really, they met 10 years ago. You cannot start a relationship nowadays. It is crazy to try and start a relationship nowadays. There's just like, I don't know what it is. It's like there's no hook. There's no clamp keeping people together. There's no wanting to be together. There's no like sticking it out, you know. And a lot of times it's just like women doing whatever the man wants. And women just going along with whatever the guy wants. I just don't think that that's the case anymore. And so we go for, but then I say, Valley Persian style, is it a cultural thing? They're sticking it out. They're staying together. They're each other's rock. Kyle and Amanda, I don't know what's going on, American men. What is going on? Is it the delayed adolescence? Is it, you know, Kyle grew up with like a silver spoon in his mouth and skiing and all of that bullshit, and like they're all blonde and like whatever. It, you know, he has no grit to him. All right, so his company is like basically going bankrupt, but he doesn't have any grit. Dude, Joseph, he said, my best friend divorced his wife because she got cancer. They have 4 kids together. I am so sorry for her. My God. Society is more miserable. That's what I'm saying. People are like, have kids. I'm like, bro, we're struggling. Okay? We're all struggling. And they say, like, if a woman gets sick, they usually say, just prepare because your husband is 99% going to divorce you. What? You give him kids, you give him your hottest years, and then this motherfucker leaves you like that? No! They found cancer when she gave birth to their 4th child. What was that movie, Terms of Endearment? Where, with Shirley MacLaine, and her daughter falls in love with hot, what's his face? Jeff Daniels, who's a professor, and they have like 6 kids, and then she gets lymphatic cancer and dies. Meanwhile, he's banging one of his students. No. No. Sir, no. Women usually stay. Women usually stay to clean up that mess. My grandma took care of my grandfather forever, even though she hated him. But it's, I have oh my God, there's more. Oh my gosh, you guys, I gotta figure out who's sending me these pictures. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Here's what I'm gonna leave you guys on, okay? We have to be patient. We have to be patient with ourselves, with the people around us. We have to remember to be human. We have to remember to be patient. Thank you, Sassy! I'm so happy you guys are here. Just let's keep it together. Let's try to smile. Even if it's just smiling at ourselves in the mirror. Okay? Because this life can feel draining. And it's nonstop. With the news, with the trauma, with the this and that. It's nonstop. So let's be good to ourselves. Give ourselves a little hug. I love you. I love you. I love you. Our brain doesn't know. It's like, who doesn't know I love you? I love you. I love you. Let's not go crazy. I'm ending the live. I've been on for a while, but I'm so happy you guys were here to join me. And have a wonderful night. I'm going to go listen to the rest of Jeff Lewis live. Go give the Persian Style a watch. And go give Summer House a watch. And we'll discuss it. Maybe I'll do a little episode on Saturday. And I got to go figure out who these pictures are coming from. I got to go delete my Tinder. Fucking Tinder. Anyway, love you guys. Have an awesome night. And don't forget, give yourself a little hug. Give your little animals a little hug. And just smile tomorrow. Just smile, even if it's at yourself in the mirror. Okay? We're just going to brainwash ourselves into thinking that life is good. Okay? Mwah! Good night, y'all. Kisses.